Hi everyone, it's Leona Lewis here at Facebook in New York, and I'm going to be answering some questions, and I'm really excited. Let's get the. Oh well, first of all, I'll tell you what I'm doing here. I moved to New York in May, and I'm in Cats on Broadway, so I'm really excited. It's the revival, and it's amazing. So everyone should come down and see the show. But now I'm going to answer some of your questions. The first one is. It's lucky that this font is really big because my eyes are crazy. I saw you at Bristol Colston Hall in March. Yeah, that was when I was on tour for my I Am tour. Thank you for a really great show. Who are your favourite singers/bands? And is there anyone who has had an influence on your music? I have so many different influences. My favourite singers right now, I love Sia. I think she's amazing. I went to see her actually perform, and she was just incredible. So she's one of my favourite singers because she's very daring with her voice, and it's just got so much power and emotion. So I love her, and I also love her as a songwriter as well. I think she's incredible. Bands, trying to think who are my favourite bands. I have loads of favourite bands and now I can't think of any. Who else influences my music? I love singers like big, powerful singers like the Whitney Houstons, the Mariah Careys. They're just amazing to me and so powerful. Again, I just love powerful, daring singers, and they definitely have that. So, yeah. How long does it take you to get into full costume and makeup when you're playing Grisabella in Cats? I actually did a time lapse of my makeup yesterday that I'll share with you guys at some point. But it used to take me an hour and a half, which is just crazy because there's so many layers that I have to do. And now it takes me about 45 minutes if I'm like really on it can take 45 minutes. There's a lot that goes into it, and every night I do my own makeup. We don't have anyone doing our makeup because people feel the production feels that we have to get into our character, and it helps us to get into our character before we go on stage. So that's why we all do all of our own makeup, and then we have someone who helps us put on our cat wigs. All of your albums are amazing. Thank you. But I Am, for me, is the special one. Oh. Which song on that album did you enjoy writing the most? All of the songs on the album are really special to me as well, so I'm glad that you feel it as much as I do. And writing that album was such a special experience for me. I think a lot of you know I wrote most of the album with an executive producer who kind of helped me on all of the songs, which is Toby Gadd, and I love working with him. He's just so incredible. And I'd say I Am was one of my favourites. I wrote that with Toby and Egg White, and it's just a very powerful song for me. It's a big statement, and it's all about kind of just declaring yourself and being confident in who you are. So yeah, I'm glad you like it. Over the years, I've watched your confidence blossom, and I'm so proud you're at this point in your career on Broadway. How is it a different experience in full makeup and costume? It's been so different because usually, obviously, when I'm touring or on stage, I'm just me. I'm not playing a character, I'm just Leona. So it's been a very different experience, and I haven't done, like when I was younger I did West End, in the West End, but I haven't done anything like this in a long time. So it's been a challenge, but it's been an amazing challenge because it's pushed me to really grow as a person, as a singer, singing these songs every single night consistently, as an actress, because I'm playing a role, and I'm playing Grisabella, which is a huge role, and also she's not a human, she's a cat, so there's a lot of different layers, and it's wearing all the costume and the makeup, and I also have to wear a harness at one point, so it's a lot, but it's been really fun, and I just feel like it's great to try new things and to push yourself, really, and that's why I wanted to take on this role. And now I want to use another emoji. I don't know why, I just do. Amy asks, will you take any part of playing Grisabella into the new album? Amy, hi! How are you? Thanks for sending in a question. I think I will. Like I've said, I think I tweeted at one point that playing Grisabella, definitely I take a lot from her because she's a character that has a lot of resilience and strength. She's basically the outcast of the group. There's a group of cats and they're all amazing, and a lot of them are young and they dance amazing, they sing amazing, and she's basically the outcast, and she's old and she's kind of, you know, gotten into a lot of trouble and kind of gone off the rails, but she's still a good person. She has a good heart, and she's just seeking love. And every time she comes onto the stage, basically they'll like scratch her and they'll like push her and like hiss at her, and they just don't want to be near her because they think she's smelly and old and done and over. So every time she comes into the room, she has to have this kind of powerful resilience to that, and she still wants to be part of the group and connect with everyone, but they're just rejecting her, and she still, every single time, she'll still walk in there and she'll still say her piece. And so I say that I take a lot of strength from her and a lot of resilience, and I think definitely that's going to add to me as a person, as an actress, and it will definitely add to the sentiment of some of my writing in the future as well. That was a bit of a long-winded way of answering that question. Sal, hi Sal, asks, if you had one wish, what would it be? Oh my god. It would be to have 1 million more wishes. I think that would be my one wish, but then that's probably cheating. So if I couldn't have more than one wish, then I would say that for everyone to act from a compassionate place, because I feel that we'd just live in a much better, nicer, lovelier world. Yay! David asks, coming to see you in Cats in 4 weeks. Yeah! All the way from the UK. That's amazing. Thank you. I really appreciate that, because that's your hard-earned money that you're spending on a flight and coming out and spending on tickets. So thank you so much. That means so much to me. Can't wait to meet you at the end. Will you meet people afterwards? I do sometimes come out, but I will be honest, the night before I have a 2-show day, I usually don't come out, but if you let me know, like tweet me or Facebook me when you're gonna be there, and I'll make sure that I come out for a minute and come and see you. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in 4 weeks. Yay! Hey Leona, you inspired me to be vegetarian. Yes, it's one person. What is your favourite food to have whilst on the road? We were just talking about food actually, but not the good kind. We were talking about cakes and chocolates and all the bad stuff. But favourite food, I've actually been making these smoothies. It's this stuff called Super Elixir, and you add it into you can add it to water or you can add it to a smoothie, and it's supposed to like alkalize your body, because when you're alkalized you're supposed to have more energy and be healthier. And while I've been doing this show, like, I've had to have so much energy because these Broadway people have so much energy, and I'm trying to keep up every day. So I've been taking it's basically got like loads of vegetables and pea proteins and all this kind of craziness, and it makes you have a lot of energy and is very healthy. So that's my favourite while I've been on the road right now. Charles asks, who is your favourite classical pianist? I don't really know. I'll get back to you on that. Which song would describe your current mood? Margot. Hi Margot. Um, right now, I'd say it's a little bit of a, well, not that much of a throwback. It was out like a couple years ago. Rudimental. They had a song called, I think it's called Feel the Love, which I listened to just this morning when I was on the elliptical machine, and I just forgot like how much I love that song. So it's with John Newman. I might have got the title wrong, but it's a really good song, and I guess, yeah, that describes my mood right now. Is your most, oh, who is your motivator and why? Sursa. Hi. I'd say people that inspire me, I guess I'd take that as. I actually got to, while I've been here, I've been going to a lot of lectures by a lady called Marianne Williamson, and she's really amazing. She's like almost like a spiritual motivator, but I love going to her talks because she's very real, and I actually invited her to see Cats on opening night, and it was amazing because she came, and I'm a huge fan of her, and she has a really great book out right now called Tears to Triumph, so you should read it because she's amazing and she'll motivate you as well. Okay, what is your most cherished moment and what is your most dreaded moment while performing as Grisabella? We're so proud of you, such a grown-up Broadway queen. Okay, so my most cherished moment, I think again is like every night I come off of stage and I can take something from this character, like her strength, her resilience. But apart from that as well, it's really vocally making me a lot stronger as well, which I love. I feel like as a singer, like no matter how good you are, like you can always be better. And I like pushing myself every single night. I want to grow, I want to get better, so that's probably one thing that I really cherish about this whole experience, is that I'm growing as a performer in my confidence and in every aspect really. Dreaded moment, I don't really have one. I guess maybe when I first started I was very nervous, obviously, because it's a new thing, but someone very close to me always says that if it makes you nervous, you should do it. So yeah, now it's kind of something that I really, really enjoy, and there's nothing really that I don't like about it or dread about it, which is good, because that wouldn't be fun if I dreaded doing anything. Okay, so Destiny said, best part of performing in Cats. I think I love my cast. They're so cool and they're so hardworking. Most hardworking people I've probably ever met in my life. Like, they are just amazing. So I really love working with them. And also, coming into something new like this, it was almost like a first day at school. You know, where you're like the new kid and you're like, ooh, hi everyone, and everyone like knows each other, and you think, you know, you're gonna have no one to sit with at the canteen at lunchtime, but everyone's been so cool and supportive, and shown me so much love, and also I'm learning from everyone as well, so yeah, I'm just glad that they've been so open and really embraced me, this being my first time doing Broadway, so yeah, I feel very lucky for that. Carrie says, what is your favourite book of all time? My favourite book of all time, I have two. I have one as a child and one now as an adult. Favourite as a child would be Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, all about that Narnia life. And I'd say my favourite book now is Conversations with God, because I'm so grown up and philosophical, but no, it's a really good book. Again, it's very real, but it's very spiritual, so that's my favourite book. Andrew Lloyd Webber, are you on Facebook Live? What kind of story do you like to tell through your music? That actually might be Andrew. I'd say, I think everything I write about always comes from love, like in, you know, the many forms that it takes, and the many things we go through for love. so I think, yeah, everything comes from that place, and whether it's heartbreak or, you know, talking about forgiveness, talking about being in love with someone, a lot of my songs come from that place. Okay, so this is my last question. That went so quick. Trying to make the most of my emojis. Martin, are you releasing new music soon? Yes, I will be. Before I started doing Cats, I was in the studio. I was kind of sharing little bits and pieces with you guys and kind of letting you know what I was up to. And then I got the call to do this show, and I was like, I have to do it. It's like I'm only doing it until October. It's perfect timing. So I put studio on hold for a little bit, although I have actually been in the studio since being in the show too. But yeah, after I get out of Cats, I'll be sharing new music with you guys that I'm really, really excited about, and I hope you are too. Again, I really hope you come and see the show. It's amazing, and yeah, let's do this again soon because this is really fun. And one more emoji. Thanks, bye.